Hi Sagittarius, this is going to be your reading for, oops, almost pulled the wrong cards. Let's start over. Hi Sagittarius, this is going to be your reading for October 2025. I hope everyone is having a great day so far. If this resonates with you, please like, subscribe, share, comment. If it doesn't, check your moon or rising because you could be in that energy as well. Just a reminder, these are general reads, so just take what resonates and leave the rest. How I do my readings is I'll start with the Angel Oracle Guide here. I'll move on to traditional tarot and then back to Oracle at the end. Let's get started. So your message for this month is vulnerability. 1 second, I just passed it there. Vulnerability and freedom. Your message. Angels are with you now to boost your confidence because they can see how harsh some of the experiences that you have endured have been. They want you to know that vulnerability gives you the chance to find strength and bring you freedom. And to move into freedom, your angel guide is encouraging you to take some time today to connect with the parts of yourself that you love and admire. And know that your sensitivity is not a curse but a gift. You are an emotionally connected soul, and although recent waves of emotions may have overwhelmed you, those emotions are great reminders of how much you care about living truthfully in a positive way. So take some time now to value the traits and quirks that make you the unique person that you are. That will allow the world to value them too. It isn't always easy to put yourself out there, but you are being encouraged to do so now. Drop the shields and barriers that you have put up, because these walls are preventing the world from seeing your light. Your angel guide is reminding you that you don't need to protect yourself because God can do that for you. Whenever you feel vulnerable or unsafe, old habits and patterns will want to kick in. But call in the light of God and surrender to your need to protect yourself. When you give angels permission to come in and help, they will guide you towards freedom, joy, and your highest good. All right. Let's take a look here what this month could be about. I'm already feeling energy around it, but let's just pull some cards with it as well. All right. For Sag, please. Interesting. I see like relationships and working on relationships in here, but I feel this like, especially for October, this working with yourself. You've really been kind of doing the work and putting in that work, and that is definitely coming out with the Eight of Pentacles here, that you've been working on something. And I feel this is very like internal, but it's also kind of within your relationships as well. It's like almost like doing the work inside is also going to help with some of these relationships, maybe from the past, maybe that are going on right now, Sag, but it just feels like they keep showing me opening boxes. It's like you're opening these boxes, and maybe you're unpacking some things in your life, unpacking some of your subconscious. You're unpacking, certain emotions, maybe things that you've tried to push away or shove away, but it's like you're really doing the work. You're like, maybe because I'm moving soon that they're showing me moving, but they're showing me opening boxes and really like kind of diving in and really getting in those kind of spaces here. So it's whatever it is, you're putting in the effort, you're putting in the work there. You're like opening, you're like, what is this? Maybe I'm going to explore this. Is this underlining hurt? Is this some subconscious thing? It's like you're really activated on that right now, especially in this month of October. We do have the Star card coming out, which is Aquarius energy. Maybe this has to do with an Aquarius because we do have the Two of Cups in the reverse coming in afterwards. here, and that's just a relationship that has been separated, or it could be in general just a relationship from the past here that maybe made you close off, or made you close some kind of boxes here, or made you not really look at things before. But the star is all about hope. It's all about wishing upon a star, our hopes and our dreams here. And I feel like there's like this underlining hope in all of this, hope in doing this work that there'll become maybe a greater outcome within a relationship with someone here, or with or even with yourself. But it just kind of feels like that kind of work with that is going to be kind of the key. We do have the Queen of Swords in the reversed. It's again maybe another air sign coming in: Aquarius, Libra, Gemini. It is in the reverse position, which means this person is a little closed off. This is a person, maybe communication is a little bit strained with this person. Maybe this person is kind of being cold towards you, but it kind of feels like there's just some time to heal that needs to happen here. Like it's almost like you're doing your work, and that's kind of all you can focus on right now, is because it's like, I'm doing this, like I'm going to do this for me. Maybe it might take this person a little bit longer to kind of get there, but with this Page of Pentacles popping out, it feels like there's the seed, there's something started here. There's again, maybe this is a rekindling of a relationship with the Four of Wands. That's not for everyone, but the Four of Wands is also about this home thing. So it's this idea of home, so maybe there's something here where it's like, okay, really we need to band together and find this common ground of what feels like connection, what feels like home for us, which feels like marriage came up here too. So again, not for everyone. This could be dealing within a romantic situation here, Sagittarius, but yeah, the Four of Wands just means everything home life, marriage, celebrations, homecomings, engagements, marriage, all that is kind of popping up here as well. Or maybe this is someone that you're connected to through the home or home life. Yeah, it feels just kind of like this little seed starting and sprouting. But the only thing you can do, you can never change someone else. It's about kind of doing the work yourself and then going from there. And either the person's going to kind of do it or they're not. But all you can kind of really focus on is you, right? Because they're going to make their own decisions. And they're going to maybe take more time than you were kind of taking here. But I see you being very proactive about it, and I feel like that feels very good. Feels very good for your soul as well. Maybe this dispute could have been financially here as well. Because it's just, I have a Queen of Pentacles and a King of Swords coming out, and the Ace of Pentacles in reverse. And that usually means kind of loss of money, or maybe unexpected costs, unexpected finances here. So there might be someone you are having relationship problems with due to money. Again, some of you are married or going through a divorce stage, but it feels like with the Queen of Pentacles, there's this kind of stockpile of money here. Maybe this person kind of took advantage of it or wants some of it in a way. But with the Queen of Pentacles, it's this finances, right? It's this saving of money. It's this energy of kind of investments. It's the energy of putting money into the home. Where the King of Swords is this kind of energy that's more about decisions, and this kind of masculine energy and planning, and communicative and talking, where the other one's a little bit more in that kind of feminine and that saving here. So you might be dealing with either of these two energies that are popping up, because I just feel like there's like almost like this head of households kind of energy, not like in a Big Brother way, but just in this energy that I'm reading here. If someone feels maybe entitled for something, or in charge of something here, and you're just kind of like, okay, it's all right. It's like kind of just like, okay, maybe this is kind of what this dispute was about here, Sagittarius, but it just feels like you might need to kind of watch your money, or kind of be careful who you maybe lend your money to, especially this month. Lovers, so there's definitely a relationship here. Lovers is usually a signifier of a relationship. This is someone, maybe you have a romantic relationship, not always, but again, this is popping up here as well, the Lovers card. So it is telling me that there is a bit of a divine union here that we are dealing with karmatically. Yeah. Ooh, you got a lot of really powerful cards here. You have the Strength card popping out, Lovers, High Priestess. The High Priestess is all about the moon. The High Priestess is all about intuition, is all about maybe you are using these kind of moon cycles that are kind of coming up here. That are happening, but it just feels like your intuition is on point with whatever the situation is that you are going through right now. And the Strength card is just saying that you are strong enough to get through this. You are strong enough to push through whatever this is that needs working on, whatever it is financially that you might need to work out here as well. You have the strength to do it all, but it just feels like it's all kind of coming to a head right now, and you're just kind of uncertain about all of it. And I think this is where this vulnerability is kind of coming in for you, because it's like that moment of just being like, okay, things aren't where they want them to be right now, and that's okay. And I'm feeling a little bit vulnerable in this situation, maybe by this other person, or just maybe with myself too. You know, maybe you're someone that is like, everything's fine, everything's good, I'm dealing with everything, and now everything's kind of coming up, right? You're unboxing a lot of things. You know, it feels like you are in this energy of you know, trying to unpack whatever it is that's going on here for yourself, and that can kind of be a lot, because that can bring up some maybe harbored emotions that you may be having, harbored energies that you were pushing down, but you're really, really connected right now to yourself, with this kind of High Priestess card, connected to your intuition. So you know, maybe you have to do some, you know, work with the moon, it feels like here, or with the moon cycles. As you can see with this High Priestess, the moon cycle phases are in the background here, so maybe there's something here you need to release to the moon, or again, work on any kind of moon phases here to help you with it. By the end of the month of October, Sagittarius, I would expect a lot of change that is coming in here. You have the Death card, which is another major arcana, Scorpio energy. You have the Seven of Pentacles popping up here, the Wheel of Fortune, the Tower, and the Two of Wands. You are kind of getting this almost like spiritual reset here, it feels like. Things are definitely closing out for you in the month of October. And things are pushing into kind of something new. So there's going to be a lot of change, a lot of things that are crumbling here for you, but it's all going to be for your greater good, because the Wheel of Fortune is just telling me here that things are actually moving in your favor. So all of this is happening for you and not against you, Sag. And I think that's going to be really important to remember this month while you're kind of navigating all of this energy and navigating all this work that you are kind of doing right now, because it's going to feel like a lot. It's going to feel pretty hectic here with this kind of Tower moment, but this Two of Wands at the end is saying you have the world in your hands by the end of it. It's like, you know what, maybe all this kind of that's crumbling down, all this change that's happening for you is actually opening more opportunity. And that's what the Two of Wands is all about. It's like feeling like you have the world in your hands. So it's like, yeah, I went through all of this crumbled, all of this changed, but that's okay, because maybe it's giving me this kind of fresh start energy. The Death card is just saying something is done, something is over with here, and it's like, where do we start from there? What new seeds with this Page of Pentacles are we going to plant for this next coming season? The Seven of Pentacles is just telling me that you're having a hard time just like sitting back and seeing the work that you've already done for yourself, taking some time to kind of reflect on that here. Or at least kind of feels like that in a way. With all this change that's happening, you're going to be kind of almost doing a life review in a way. It's like feeling a life review of that last chapter of your life. Where it feels like unboxed, it's weird, because now maybe some of you are moving. I'll just put that out there, because it just feels like, you know, chapter closed. It feels like unboxing and then reboxing. It's like almost like opening and beginning, because now they're showing me boxes closing by the end of the month. It's like, you know, it's like we're packing things up. So maybe they're Maybe some of you are physically moving here as well in this month of October, or preparing to. Or maybe it just means like, you know, like that chapter, that box of my life is on the shelf now and ready for something new. Because you're having kind of a whole clear out here, Sag. I'm going to pull any more tarot cards just to see if anything else comes up for you in this month. Three of Pentacles reversed, Five of Wands, and Knight of Wands. There's definitely some kind of, not really, people that you thought you were collaborating with, working with before. It feels like there's just a lot of conflict there with them. It feels like you're kind of, you know, always maybe bickering or fighting. It just feels like a constant, you're just like, ugh, you know, it's just too much. It feels like you kind of want to move away from that. It feels like a little bit more peace, a little bit more serenity that you're trying to find here, Sag. But it just feels like there's like these old relationships that you're also going to be kind of, you know, disparting from, moving away from here because it's just too much conflict. You're just like, this is just not working for me anymore. And it's weird because I feel like in general the energy of the world right now is we all are kind of searching for more peace in our life, more harmony in our life, because the world is so chaotic right now, because so much stuff you know, is happening and harboring and things are changing fast. It feels like a lot that the last thing we want is that in our like our personal lives as well. So we're trying to find that peace, that serenity. This Knight of Wands is saying you're like, I'm done with this fighting. I'm moving on. I'm moving past. And you're moving on quickly. It's just like, you know, let's go on to something else here, because I feel like you are feeling like more of a force and feeling in your own force here. The Knight of Wands is fire energy, which you are here as well, Sag. So just trust yourself. Trust wherever you are kind of being led. I feel this kind of growing for you with your self-work, that you're like really seeing who you are. You cracked open. Yeah, there you go. Meditate and contemplate, which I feel like everyone should be doing all the months. Meditation is key. It helps you just ground you, connect you. You also got cracked open. Rock bottom, surrender to the alchemy of life. And it's funny, as you can see with this tower is also cracking. So those cracks are happening here. Just let it in, let it happen, because it's kind of all here for your greater good. It's all here to kind of push you where you kind of need to be. Let's read cracked open. Don't let the weight and destiny of the world squash your tender spirit. Instead, let it call even more of it home, into your body. Right? We're talking about connecting to yourself. At the center or front of your life. It's through the extreme pressure of life's trials that diamonds are cultivated. It's when things are at their darkest that we cultivate proper faith and our light is ignited. It's through the crumbling, like the tower, that we allow our wounds to be alchemized. Let your pain, sorrow, and losses make you, not break you. Let life alchemize your tragedies into gold. Be open to being cracked open, wide open, right? We're talking about that opening of that box. It's at difficult times that help us grow in leaps and bounds in ways we could only dream were possible. But first they have to crack us open. Sometimes it hurts like hell. It's nature's way. Whether you let it happen or not, it's going to happen. So surrender to the process and it's how the light gets in. When your heart chakra open, a space is created for your soul to more fully enter. When your soul cracks open, a space is created for grace of the Holy Spirit to enter. Let your trials, your sorrows, your pains, your losses transform you into more and more of yourself. Stay open to the possibility that your tragedies, your losses, your sorrows, your hurt happened for you, not to you. Bless the things that broke you down and cracked you open, because the world needs you open. Surrender to the alchemy of life. And that's what I was kind of feeling with this whole reading, Sag, is that you're just going to be more connected to yourself than ever after this. It's like like I said, this death card is an end of something, but it's the beginning of something new. It's like a new version of yourself that I'm just feeling this energy of. Okay, so just kind of go with it, flow with it. That was your monthly reading. I hope it helped.